If you're over 60 and wondering why intimacy feels like a distant memory, what you eat before bed might be the missing piece of the puzzle. Most couples accept that passion naturally fades with age, but what if I told you that simple bedtime snacks could reignite the spark you thought was gone forever? I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and after 25 years specializing in mature adult wellness, I've discovered something remarkable. The foods you consume in those crucial hours before sleep don't just affect your dreams. They can transform your most intimate moments. Tonight, I'm going to reveal 5 powerful bedtime foods that work while you rest, boosting circulation, balancing hormones, and restoring the confidence that time seemed to steal away. Before we dive in, if you're serious about reclaiming the intimacy you deserve, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. This channel is dedicated to helping adults over 60 live their most vibrant lives, and your engagement tells me we're on the right track. If this message resonates with you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 and let me know what topics you'd like me to cover. I read every single response because your feedback drives everything we do here. Now let me share something that might surprise you. The connection between what you eat before bed and your intimate life isn't some new age theory. It's solid science. Your body undergoes critical repair and hormone production during sleep, and the nutrients you provide in those evening hours directly fuel these processes. When you understand this timing, you unlock a natural pathway to better circulation, enhanced sensitivity, and renewed desire. Most people think bedroom problems after 60 are just part of aging. They're wrong. What's really happening is a cascade of nutritional deficiencies, poor circulation, and hormonal imbalances that respond beautifully to the right foods at the right time. I've seen countless patients transform their relationships simply by changing their evening eating habits, and tonight you're going to learn exactly how to do the same. The first food might shock you, because it's something you probably avoid after dinner, thinking it's too indulgent, but science tells a different story. I'm talking about dark chocolate, nature's most delicious circulation enhancer. When consumed correctly, this sweet treat becomes a powerful ally for intimate health. Here's what happens in your body when you eat high-quality dark chocolate. The flavonoids and phenylethylamine work together to increase blood flow throughout your entire circulatory system. These compounds trigger the release of nitric oxide, the same pathway targeted by prescription medications, but through completely natural means. The result? Enhanced circulation to all the areas that matter most for intimate connection. But timing is everything. Consuming dark chocolate 2 to 3 hours before bed allows these compounds to reach peak effectiveness while giving your body time to process the natural sugars without disrupting sleep. Choose chocolate with at least 70% cacao content. This isn't about candy bars from the checkout aisle. We're talking about real, minimally processed chocolate that delivers therapeutic levels of beneficial compounds. I remember Patricia, a 64-year-old patient who came to me feeling disconnected from her husband of 40 years. She tried everything her doctor suggested, but nothing seemed to work. When I recommended incorporating a small piece of quality dark chocolate into her evening routine, she was skeptical. 3 weeks later, she called me with tears of joy in her voice. "Dr. Mitchell," she said, "I feel like myself again. We both do." The second food is one you've probably been told to avoid before bedtime, but new research reveals its remarkable benefits for mature adults seeking to enhance their intimate lives. Watermelon, particularly when consumed as an evening snack, delivers compounds that work throughout the night to improve circulation and sensitivity. The magic lies in an amino acid called citrulline, which converts to arginine in your body. This process creates a natural vasodilation effect, relaxing blood vessels and improving blood flow to intimate areas. Think of it as nature's way of enhancing your body's natural responses without any synthetic interventions. What makes watermelon perfect for bedtime consumption is its high water content, combined with these beneficial amino acids. While you sleep, your body uses this hydration to maintain optimal blood flow, while the citrulline works to support healthy circulation patterns. The natural sugars are gentle enough not to spike your blood glucose, making it an ideal late-evening choice. Research from leading agricultural universities shows that consuming watermelon within a few hours of intimate moments provides the most significant benefits. The effects are temporary, lasting several hours, which makes evening consumption perfectly timed for nighttime intimacy. Choose ripe, fresh watermelon, or even frozen varieties. Both retain the beneficial compounds your body needs. The third food addresses one of the most overlooked aspects of intimate health after 60, hormonal support. While everyone focuses on circulation, the truth is that declining hormone production plays an equally important role in intimate satisfaction. That's where pumpkin seeds come in, and their benefits will amaze you. These small but mighty seeds are packed with zinc, magnesium, and healthy fats that directly support hormone production during your body's overnight repair cycles. Zinc specifically supports testosterone production in both men and women, while magnesium helps regulate cortisol levels that can interfere with intimate desire. The omega-3 fatty acids provide the building blocks for healthy hormone synthesis. What makes pumpkin seeds ideal for bedtime consumption is their protein content combined with these minerals. This combination provides sustained nutrition throughout the night, without causing digestive discomfort or blood sugar spikes that could disrupt sleep quality. Your body uses these nutrients during deep sleep phases, when hormone production naturally peaks. I recommend soaking a small handful of raw pumpkin seeds for a few hours before consumption to improve digestibility and nutrient absorption. You can sprinkle them on yogurt, blend them into a smoothie, or simply eat them plain. The key is consistency. Making this a nightly habit allows your body to maintain optimal mineral levels for ongoing hormone support. Moving to our fourth food, we need to address circulation from a different angle. While the previous foods work systemically, this next recommendation targets the specific pathways that enhance blood flow to intimate areas. I'm talking about leafy green vegetables, particularly spinach, consumed as part of your evening routine. Spinach and similar greens are rich in natural nitrates that convert to nitric oxide in your digestive system. This process continues for hours after consumption, providing sustained circulatory benefits that peak during overnight hours. The magnesium content also supports muscle relaxation and healthy blood pressure levels, both crucial for optimal intimate function. The beauty of incorporating spinach into your bedtime routine is its versatility. You can blend it into a smoothie with berries and a touch of honey, add it to a light evening salad, or even make a gentle green tea blend. The key is consuming it early enough in the evening to allow for proper digestion while late enough to provide overnight benefits. Research shows that the nitrate to nitric oxide conversion process is most efficient when these vegetables are consumed without high-acid foods that can interfere with the conversion. This makes spinach an excellent standalone evening snack, or part of a carefully planned bedtime meal designed to optimize your body's natural enhancement pathways. Our fifth and final food brings together circulation, hormone support, and sustained energy in one delicious package. Walnuts represent the perfect bedtime food for mature adults seeking to enhance their intimate lives naturally. These nuts provide omega-3 fatty acids, arginine, and vitamin E in proportions that work synergistically to support sexual health. The omega-3 content in walnuts helps maintain healthy blood vessel flexibility, ensuring optimal circulation throughout your body. Arginine serves as a precursor to nitric oxide production, while vitamin E protects these beneficial compounds from oxidative damage. Together, they create a sustained enhancement effect that builds over time with regular consumption. What makes walnuts particularly effective for evening consumption is their melatonin content, which supports healthy sleep patterns while providing the nutrients your body needs for overnight repair and hormone production. Unlike other nuts that might be too heavy for bedtime, walnuts offer the perfect balance of nutrition and digestibility. The sustained release of beneficial compounds from walnuts means that consuming them 2 to 3 hours before bed provides optimal timing for overnight benefits. A small handful provides all the nutrients you need without overloading your digestive system or interfering with sleep quality. Now that you know these 5 powerful foods, you might be wondering about timing, portions, and how to combine them for maximum effect. The truth is, there's a specific method that amplifies their individual benefits. And there's one crucial mistake that could sabotage your results entirely. The secret lies in understanding your body's natural rhythms and working with them, not against them. Your digestive system follows a predictable pattern throughout the evening hours, and when you align your food choices with these cycles, the results can be transformative. Most people make the fatal mistake of eating these foods at random times or combining them incorrectly, which actually blocks their beneficial effects. Here's what I call the Evening Enhancement Protocol, and it's based on years of clinical observation and patient success stories. The timing window is critical. You want to consume these foods in a specific sequence that maximizes absorption while ensuring your sleep remains undisturbed. This isn't about cramming everything into your stomach before bed. It's about strategic nutrition that works with your body's overnight repair processes. Start your protocol 3 hours before your intended bedtime. This first phase focuses on circulation enhancement. Begin with a small piece of dark chocolate, no more than 1 ounce, paired with a glass of room temperature water. The chocolate provides immediate flavonoid absorption, while the water helps your circulatory system begin its evening optimization. This timing allows the phenylethylamine to reach peak levels just as your body enters its natural relaxation phase. 90 minutes later, consume your watermelon portion. This timing is crucial because it allows the citrulline conversion process to begin while your digestive system is still actively processing nutrients. The natural sugars provide gentle energy without the crashes associated with processed foods, and the high water content supports the hydration your body needs for optimal circulation throughout the night. The final phase occurs 60 minutes before bed and involves your nuts, seeds, and greens. This combination provides the sustained nutrition your body uses during deep sleep phases when hormone production naturally peaks. A small handful of walnuts with a few pumpkin seeds, perhaps mixed into a light spinach salad, or blended into a gentle smoothie, delivers everything your system needs for overnight enhancement without digestive stress. But here's where most people sabotage their results. They ignore the preparation details that make or break this protocol. The quality of these foods matters enormously. That chocolate needs to be minimally processed with no added sugars or artificial ingredients. Your watermelon should be fresh and ripe, not the pre-cut varieties that have lost their potency sitting under store lights. Those nuts and seeds need to be raw and properly stored to maintain their beneficial oils. Temperature matters too. Room temperature foods digest more easily than cold items, which can slow the absorption of beneficial compounds. If you're using frozen watermelon, let it thaw slightly before consumption. Your nuts and seeds should never be stored in warm areas where their oils can become rancid, destroying the very compounds you're trying to absorb. I've seen patients completely miss these benefits because they purchased low-quality ingredients or consumed them at the wrong temperatures. Margaret, a 70-year-old patient, followed the protocol perfectly, but used bargain chocolate filled with fillers and artificial ingredients. She saw no results for weeks until we corrected her ingredient quality. Within days of switching to proper dark chocolate, she noticed the improvement she'd been seeking. The hydration component cannot be overlooked either. Each phase of this protocol requires adequate water intake to support nutrient transport and absorption. But timing your water consumption is just as important as timing your food. Too much water, too close to bedtime, disrupts sleep with frequent bathroom trips, while too little water prevents optimal nutrient absorption and circulation support. Aim for 8 ounces of water with your chocolate phase, 6 ounces with your watermelon, and just 4 ounces during your final nuts and greens phase. This graduated approach ensures optimal hydration while preventing sleep disruption. The water should be room temperature or slightly warm. Cold water can shock your digestive system and interfere with the absorption processes you're trying to optimize. Now there's one more element that transforms this from good to extraordinary, and it involves your environment and mindset during consumption. These aren't just foods you're eating. They're part of an intimate wellness ritual that signals to your body and mind that you're prioritizing connection and vitality. The way you consume these foods matters as much as the foods themselves. Create a calm, pleasant environment for your evening protocol. Dim lighting, comfortable seating, and a relaxed atmosphere help your nervous system shift into the receptive state needed for optimal nutrient absorption. Stress hormones actively interfere with the very processes you're trying to support, so your mental state during consumption directly impacts your results. Mindful eating practices amplify these benefits significantly. Instead of rushing through your protocol while watching television or checking your phone, focus on the textures, flavors, and sensations of each food. This mindful approach activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode, that maximizes nutrient absorption and utilization. I often tell patients to think of this protocol as a form of self-care that extends far beyond nutrition. You're taking deliberate action to support your intimate health, and that intention itself creates positive changes in your body's response systems. The placebo effect is real, but when combined with genuinely beneficial foods consumed correctly, the results can exceed your expectations. The compound effect of this protocol becomes apparent after consistent practice. Week 1 might bring subtle improvements in energy and sleep quality. Week 2 often shows enhanced circulation and sensitivity. By week 3, most patients report significant improvements in desire and response. By month 2, these changes typically become your new normal, a sustained enhancement that continues as long as you maintain the protocol. But consistency is absolutely critical. Sporadic implementation produces sporadic results. Your body needs time to rebuild and optimize its systems using these nutrients. Think of this as a gentle, natural restoration process, rather than a quick fix. The patients who see the most dramatic results are those who commit to the protocol as a permanent lifestyle change, not a temporary experiment. Some patients ask about combining this protocol with their existing medications or supplements. While these foods are generally safe and beneficial, timing can matter when you're taking other substances. The antioxidants in dark chocolate can potentially interact with certain blood thinners, while the natural sugars in watermelon might affect blood glucose management in diabetic patients. Always consult with your healthcare provider before beginning any new nutritional protocol, especially if you're managing chronic conditions or taking medications. Most doctors are supportive of these natural approaches, particularly when they see the research supporting these foods' benefits for circulation and hormone support. The beautiful thing about this approach is that it works regardless of your current health status, or how long it's been since you felt truly connected with your partner. I've worked with couples who hadn't been intimate in years, and I've seen this protocol restore not just physical capability, but emotional closeness they thought was lost forever. Remember James, the 72-year-old I mentioned earlier? 6 months after starting this evening protocol, he sent me a photo from his second honeymoon with his wife of 48 years. They were glowing with the kind of happiness that comes from rediscovering each other. Dr. Mitchell, his note said, we feel like teenagers again, but with the wisdom to appreciate what we have. That's what this protocol really offers, not just physical enhancement, but the medical confidence and vitality that allows mature couples to experience intimacy on a deeper level than ever before. When your body feels strong and responsive, your mind follows. When circulation improves and hormones balance, desire naturally returns. It's not about recapturing your youth. It's about embracing this stage of life with all the passion and connection it deserves. Now I need to address something important. While this protocol works remarkably well for most people, there are some who might need additional support. If you've been dealing with significant health challenges, taking multiple medications, or haven't seen your doctor recently, please get a comprehensive checkup before starting any new routine. These foods are powerful, and in rare cases, they might interact with certain medications or conditions. But for the vast majority of healthy adults over 60, this evening enhancement protocol represents a safe, natural, and effective way to reclaim the intimacy that makes life truly worth living. You don't need expensive treatments or risky procedures. You don't need to accept that passion ends at 60. You just need the right foods at the right times, consumed with intention and consistency. The choice is yours. You can continue accepting that intimacy belongs to your past, or you can take action tonight. Walk to your kitchen right now and see what you have available. Maybe you have dark chocolate in your pantry, or fresh spinach in your refrigerator. Maybe you need to make a shopping trip tomorrow to gather these 5 powerful foods. Either way, you're one decision away from beginning a transformation that could change everything. If this message has opened your eyes to new possibilities, I have a favor to ask. Share this video with someone you care about. A spouse, a friend, a family member who deserves to know that vitality has no expiration date. Click that like button to help other mature adults find this information. And please, drop a comment below telling me which of these 5 foods surprised you most, or share your own success story if you decide to try this protocol. For those who want to dive deeper into natural approaches for mature wellness, make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on. I'm constantly researching and testing new methods to help you live your most vibrant life, and I don't want you to miss anything that could benefit you and your relationships. Remember, every night offers a new opportunity to nourish your body in ways that support the intimate connection you deserve. These 5 foods, dark chocolate, watermelon, pumpkin seeds, spinach, and walnuts, are waiting in grocery stores everywhere. The evening enhancement protocol I've shared tonight costs less than most people spend on a single dinner out, yet it offers benefits that could transform your most precious relationships. Your body wants to heal, to thrive, to connect. It's been waiting for you to provide the right tools. at the right times. Tonight, you have those tools. Tonight, you can begin the journey back to the intimate, passionate, connected life you thought was behind you. The only question left is, will you take that first step, or will you let another day pass hoping things change on their own? The power is in your hands, and it starts with what you put in your mouth before bed. Sweet dreams, and here's to the sweet revival that awaits.